Hi everybody, welcome back to TaylorToned. You've made it to your 25-minute follow-along workout. Today's workout is bar inspired, but you aren't going to be needing a bar. I would advise you do have something to protect your knees. I have a Pilates mat. Very, very, very excited for today's workout. 25 minutes of shaking, of burning, and of transforming our bodies together. We can do this. Let's get straight into the class. Bringing yourself into a standing position. Step your feet directly underneath your hips. You're gonna give those shoulders a little roll round and start to bounce side to side. I know, not traditional bar warm up. You're just gonna take little bounces side to side. The feet, they don't come off the floor. I'm just getting that heart rate up, get the body moving. Sweep the hands up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just keep bouncing side to side. Keep the balls of the feet on the floor. Just start to energize through the body. Maybe give those arms a quick shake off. Inhale, exhale, get ready for your workout with me. Then bring the feet in towards a wide plie position. You're gonna reach the hands over the top of the head. Now go down, lift, down, lift. So arms go first, fifth, sinking nice and low into that plie position. We go first, fifth, drawing up through the crown of the head, pull the abs in, knees go over the top of your middle toe. Double check that, lift, you've got 4, nearly fell over, 3, lift it, you've got 2. Now last one, hold. The hands are in front of yourself. Imagine you're hugging a hold of a big space hopper. Now little squeeze, and down, and down, and down. Pushing the tailbone towards the floor. Maybe go ahead, peel your toes up and away from the floor and sink those hips low and low. Let's burn together for the next 25 minutes. You've got 7, 6, 5, 4, you've got it, 3, 2, 1, well done. Bringing yourself so you've got enough room to roll out into a plank position. I want you to roll, mobilize through the spine, chin to the chest. You're gonna roll down, reach the hands to the floor. Now bend through the knees and roll back up again. Rolling all the way up. Another one, chin to chest, roll through the spine, hold it there, hamstring stretch. Crown of the head down to the floor. You're gonna then walk all the way in towards a plank position. Hands underneath your shoulders. The legs are extended backwards. Inhale, exhale. Now pull your belly button away from the floor here. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Squeeze your glutes together, your butt together as tight as you can. Eye line between your fingertips. You're gonna go there today and lower down onto the forearms. So now you're gonna drop your forearms onto the floor. You want to create 2 lines. Imagine your arms as train tracks. They're running opposite to each other. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Again, squeeze that butt together. Pull everything in as tight as you can. You're going to go ahead today. Tap your right knee for 1. Lift up. Tap the left knee. We go tap opposite knees down to the floor. We go tap, lift. Go down and lift. Now we're going to change it, a little bit of coordination. There you go, tap, tap, lift. I was supposed to say it came out a little bit weird, the knee goes. We go tap, tap, lift. Go down, down and lift. You've got it, 4 and lift. 3, you have 2. Last one, now keep the knees lifted. You're gonna rotate left fingertips to right elbow. We're going side plank and reach this arm up to the ceiling. We are wrapping today. Right fingertips to the ceiling. The fingertips, they come underneath the waistline and then they go all the way back to the ceiling. Keep going. The fingertips come underneath the waist and back towards the ceiling. I just want to say as well, this crop top, this bra that I've got on, sports bra, was sent to me by a company. I'm not too sure about it. I feel like it doesn't cover enough. It's supposed to be for Pilates, yoga and bar working out. I'm not being mean, but they probably didn't do the market research, because as you can see, my breasts, my boobs are coming out. Imagine if you were in the gym right now. We go up to the ceiling, you've got 1 more here. We go underneath, lift it up, now hold. Back through center in 3, in 2, in 1 through center, back, onto those forearms. May need to just rearrange my top a little bit. You're gonna hold there, squeeze your inner thighs together. You're gonna rotate other side. Right your fingertips, left elbow. You're gonna roll around, sweep this top hand high. The top hand, it goes. Wrap it under, lift it up for 2. One side, it might feel stronger than the other. For me today, this side feels a little bit stronger. Modification of this, you can always drop your underneath the knee down to the floor. Should have said that first side. I was too worried about my upper region, what I was wearing. Sorry. We go up to the ceiling, lift one more, underneath, up and lift. Now you're gonna come back through center. Inhale, exhale, you're gonna roll it back through the center. Press the forearms down. Now you're gonna tap your right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. We go tap and tap, go tap, then knees. Now don't let the knees touch the floor. Modification, just drop the knees down, pull the abs in. You've got just 7, 6, 5, push back in 4, in 3, child's pose in 2, 1, well done. Toes together, open through the knees, push the hips backwards, reaching those hands forwards, inhale, exhale. Roll yourself up, rearrange the bra. You're gonna bring your feet forwards, tricep dips. We're gonna bring our fingertips towards our heels. Notice your fingertips turning towards your heels. Now lift the hips up and away, shining the chest open to the sky. Modification, weights forwards. To make it more advanced, weights backwards. To make it super modified, drop the hips down to the floor. Any wrist issues, injuries. Now hold up here. You're gonna take a bend through the elbows. You might need a little bit of room for this. Don't worry, it doesn't matter how far you go. You're gonna walk it forwards. And you're gonna walk it back. Again, you're gonna walk it forward. So I want you to go, whatever space you have, utilize that space. Keep the elbows bent. Keep strong through those wrists. And keep moving. Bend the elbows. Walk back, walk forwards. Digging the heels to the floor. Now you're gonna come back through your central position. Bend the elbows, bend, push, bend, press. So remember, you can always be here on the floor. It's up to you. Advancement, hips lifted. Bend. Now keep shining the chest high to the ceiling. Go bend and push. Bend the elbows behind yourself. This is great for really conquering the back of the arms, conquering those bingo wings, toning your arms, bend, push. You've got 3 here. Woo. 2. Last one, now you're gonna bend and we're gonna hold it. We're gonna take little tiny miniature bends through the elbows. We go tiny miniature bend and bend and bend. Now I know you can, I know you're burning, stick with me. Option modification, you are forwards. Making it harder, you are backwards. Little bend, you have just 10 more presses, 9 and 8. You have 7, 6, into your seat section in 5, booty work in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Ugh, hate myself sometimes. You're gonna spin it round onto your front. I want you to bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, into your seat section here. You're gonna bring your left heel to your left glute, and you're gonna mirror me, send the toe towards the ceiling. So pushing the toe up to the ceiling, point through the toe. You've got a 90-degree angle through the leg. The hip bones are square towards the floor and the eye line is in between your fingertips. You're going to invert your left knee behind your right knee, invert, and squeeze it all the way up and lift. Now if your wrists are sore from that tricep set, don't worry, you can just drop it down towards the forearms. But as you do more workouts with me on TaylorToned, you will get stronger wrists. It's just about strengthening up those wrists. Unless, of course, you have any injuries, problems with the wrist where you can't take these exercises. Don't worry, you can always modify it. Just because you've got wrist injuries doesn't mean you should be out, you shouldn't be taking the exercise and feeling an absolute 100% burn. We go invert down, push it up and lift. Invert down, you got it. Exhale, press and squeeze. Invert the knee down. Exhale, push and lift. You've got it. 3 more in this full range. Now don't sit into your supporting hip. Make sure your supporting hip is in one straight alignment. Ear, shoulder, hip, toe on the other leg in alignment. Now lift and hold this one. You're gonna stay there, and you're gonna go ahead, drop your right forearm down to the floor. Send the left arm to the side. Now open the hip, lift the leg high. Oblique squeeze. We go round to the side for 2. Push back, lift it up. Now I love this oblique squeeze because you'll get into your upper body, developing stabilizing strength through the shoulders. You'll get into your waistline, working your waist here, switching on those abdominals. Make them work for you today. Say, body, we are going to transform today. We're going to make the change we want. Push, lift. We go round, round, go push. Push 2 more. Round, round, push. Push, last one. We go round, round. Now push it up and hold it. You're going to take little tiny bounces up and up and up. So we're in a kneeling splits position. In your seat section, working your butt, working your booty. Lengthen through the knee, point through the toe. So I want engagement through the toe, engagement through the knee. Embrace your inner dancer. You are long, you are lean, you are elegant and gorgeous. Squeeze the toe up and up. You have just 10 that we're holding, 9, you have 8 to stillness, 7 and 6 and 5, you have 4, you're gonna hold it in 3, in 2, 1, now stay there. You're gonna rotate your right fingertips towards me. Then, advancement, this is it, watch. Roll, side plank. So do that now and join me for the advancement. Modification, here it is. You're just gonna roll and the underneath leg is support. Stay there. If you're in that advancement, I wanted you lifted in the isometric hold that whole time. The little tiny presses up with the hip, lift, lift, squeeze, top hip to the ceiling. Whew. Really regret wearing this bra right now. Lift, lift. We go squeeze the hip nice and high. Give me 20 seconds and then we're gonna go other side. So this is also great for that waistline. You've got this. We go up and up. Squeeze that hip to the ceiling, working internal, external, obliques, transverse abs, rectus abs, they're all burning right now. 5 and 4, other side in 3, 2, 1. Whew. Lift yourself up, other side. So let's go this way, mirror me. You're gonna bring your left forearm down to the floor. And then from here, no you're not, you're gonna extend both arms, sorry. Back into that all fours position, toe to the ceiling. We go invert for 2, up for 2. Invert for 2, up for 2. Anybody else ever do that? Comment down below after this video. Ever wear a top to the gym or a top to a class like a Pilates or a yoga or even just a general gym conditioning class and you think, oh my gosh, why have I done this? If you've got no support or like me, everything keeps falling out. Anyone ever done that? Make me feel better about putting this video on YouTube. Lift and lift. 3 more, go down and down. We go push to the ceiling, press it up. 2. Now give me everything. Force the toe to the ceiling. Let's get that round perky bum. We go push up. Now hold. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to squeeze your belly button right now for me away from the floor. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Belly button away from the floor. Press down through the arms, plant the hands into the floor. Inhale in, exhale away. Keep that toe to the ceiling. You're going to drop your left forearm to the floor. You're going to extend the right hand to the side and you're going to open up into a kneeling split position. We go round for 2, we go push back. For 2, we go round, round, we go press back and back. So really squeezing your knee to your elbow. Great for mobilizing through the hip joint, this one as well. We go round to the side. So this is like a full body sculptor. You're predominantly focusing on your booty, but I'm also getting you some upper body, some ab workout with this one too. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be burning all over? People at home are like me. We go round to the side. If you're not burning, you're not working. Go round and round. We go push and lift. 1 more. Round to the side. Now push it and hold it. Lengthen the toe, lengthen the knee joint, open your hip towards me, but don't compromise in the lower spine. Keep the lower spine strong. Don't find too much flexion, too much of a bridge through the lower spine. Now you're gonna add a lift. Lift. So every time I stop and talk and I've got you in an isometric hold, don't worry, that is so good for the muscles. Your static contraction through the muscle. It's great for leaning it out. You're gonna get stronger. Lift and lift. Now if you're burning, you're doing it right. Keep going. Give me everything. Is your butt burning? Lift. Lift. Point the toe. Extend through the knee. Open that hip. Squeeze the core in. You've got 10 and 9. We're gonna roll side plank in 6, in 5, in 4. So pick your option for that side plank in 3, in 2, in 1. Rotate left fingertips towards me. Dip the back toe down. Pick your option, whether that be on the knee or in a full extension side plank. You're gonna lift the arm up to the ceiling. Now add a little up, up, up. Now make sure your shoulders are stacked here. One hip is on top of another. Like you have a magnet on the side of your hip and there's one on the ceiling and it's pulling your hip up, up. Drive the waist away from the floor. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the hip up and up and up. Keep going. You've got 20 more seconds here and then you have made it into your abs section. We go lift and lift, even though this right now is abs, but you're also working the side of the leg as well because you're working those adductor muscles or the muscles down the outside of the thigh. We have just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Lower down onto your back. So now, lower down. We're gonna go in towards a flat back position. Bring the hands around the side of your hips and you're gonna lift one leg up to a tabletop. Now just stay there for me. Make sure your knee is over the top of the hip and the toe is in line with your knee. Now pull the belly button towards your mat. Imprint the spine, so you're leaving a lasting imprint on your mat. Now inhale, exhale, push the palms down, float the other leg up into a tabletop. Stay there, knees over the top of the hips. Inhale in, exhale away. You're gonna turn out through the legs today. Turn the knees out to the side, toes together. I know it might be a little bit tough to see this angle because of where you are with the camera, but toes are together, knees are open like a frog. Tight hip flexors, doesn't feel good, don't worry, close the knees. Stay here. You're gonna lower your left toe down to the floor for 2. So we go down and down. We take it up and lift. Now as you bring the toe to the floor, do not let the lumbar spine come off the floor. You wanna keep your abs nice and strong. Keep those abs engaged. Belly button down to the spine. Close yourself in nice and tight in a corset here. Go down, go lift, and lift. We go drop down for 2. Go lift and lift. Keep lowering the leg down with control here. Make it controlled, make it fluid, make it flow. We go down and down. You've got to go lift and lift. Keep going. 2 more here. Go up and up. 1 more. Now go up and up. Keep the toes together, keep the knees open. Hands go underneath your thighs. Tuck your chin to your chest and you're gonna lift it up here. Now the knees close together and then open out. I want your head, neck, shoulders off the floor. So notice the shoulder blades off the floor. Just where your bra would be, your bra clasp at the back, that is on the floor, but the upper spine is off. If you're super strong, if you've got a flexible spine, your bra line, it may be off the floor. Everyone is built differently. As long as you can really feel this in the abdominals, cramping my toe. We go, close it back together. This video isn't going very well today, is it? I've got cramp in my toe. My bra's not the best fitting. My allergies are really bad today. We go, close it together now, hands away. Open the knees, close them back together. Open the knees, close it back together. Modification of this, bring those hands back underneath your thighs, but give me everything you've got right now. Go close, together we go, open out. Okay, 1 more of these. Now last one, you're gonna open out. Bring the hands through the center of your legs. clasp the fingertips together. Little tiny presses up, up. I know, it burns. Modification of this, one hand goes under the thigh. So many people comment like, Gabby, can you modify the abs a little bit more for me? So this is your modification. Further modification, both hands around those thighs. Give me all you've got. With me for the advancement, both hands are pushing through those legs. Hate me now, love me later. I know it burns, but we are transforming our waistlines, so push through it. Push through your barrier. Be proud of your workout by the time you get to the end, which is literally in 2.5 minutes. Lift, up, up, up. If you as well need to strengthen the neck, yeah? If your neck's feeling it, hand behind the head. You have just 8, 7, 6, 5. Feet go down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder bridge. Well done, everyone. Bring the hands around the side of your hips. Walk the heels up to your sit bones, and then you're going to go ahead, lift the hips up and away from the floor. Now releve, raise the heels off the floor. You're going to take a little lift, lift. Does it feel good for the back? You can always press the heels to the floor. But I want you to make sure your feet are close into your seat. So I see in my classes quite a lot, legs are here, out, you want them in, so you can feel it in the glutes and feel it in the hamstrings. If you walk the legs further away from yourself, it's going to be hamstring dominant. So you're going to get more in towards the back of the legs here, the further they go away, but this way, you'll get into your glutes and your hamstrings. Go up and up. You have just 7 to the change, 6 lower the heels, and 5 in 4. The heels drop down here in 2, 1. Now lower the heels down. You're going to lower the hips, send the soles of the feet together. Butterfly bridge. We go up, down. I love this one because targets the outside of your glutes. So if the outside of your butt is hurting tomorrow, it's either from that kneeling split or it's from this. Because we don't really do this a lot in workouts. Especially me, I never do this one at the gym. So you always feel it the day or the day after. We go up and down, cardio burst, up, down, thrust, thrust your pelvis to the ceiling here. Keep the knees open, keep the soles of the feet together, modification. Go back to where we just were in a parallel position. You've got 15 seconds. We go up, down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Drop it down. Top of the feet are down towards the floor. The body is relaxed. Close the eyes. You're going to turn the palms up towards the ceiling today. I say this all the time, but if you're thinking about switching me off right now, don't do it. Let's lengthen the body. Rock the knees side to side. There's so many benefits to stretching. Stretching will help you ache less even, tomorrow, the day after. Helps to lengthen the muscles, restore the muscles. Helps to bring you back to a normal heart rate. Helps to bring you back into everyday life. Left knee in towards the chest. Stretching is like a natural detox for the body as well. So all the toxic waste that you've built up during the workout, this is great to try and help get rid of it naturally. The body's natural drainage system. Bring the other knee into the chest, lengthen the other leg away from yourself. Just realised I've basically had my eyes closed this whole time. Embracing the stretch. Drop both the knees into the chest. Now I want you to bring yourself into a ball, chin to chest, hug it nice and tight. Ooh. Opposite flexion. Lengthen the arms and the legs as much as you can away from yourself. Pull the torso long, pull the legs long. Imagine I've got your fingertips, I'm pulling them away from your head, pulling your toes away from your hips. Draw the knees in, rock back, rock it up forwards. Find a cross-legged position here for me. Right, you're gonna go ahead, bring your left fingertips up to the ceiling. Take a side lean. A little bit different today. This top hand, it's gonna float down to the floor. Cervical spine, thoracic spine, that's the upper part of your spine, gets a stretch. Left arm goes down, right hand reaches over. Maybe take the gaze high to the ceiling. Lift this arm all the way up. Hands come onto the thighs here. Inhalation in, lift the shoulders up. Exhale. Now let all the tension go you've got on that shrug out. Inhale. Exhale. Half circle with the head. Bring the nose over to your left side. Half circle down. Other way. Back to the center. Bring both the feet forwards. I'm hoping I stay in shot. Flex through the feet. You're going to lift the arms up to the ceiling. Find an inhale, lengthen. And find an exhale, reach down to the toes. Doesn't matter how far you can or cannot go. I just want you to make sure you're stretching behind the back of the legs. Slowly roll yourself all the way up. Find a cross-legged position. Grow nice and tall off your hips. Inhale in. Exhale away. Inhale, reach the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, bring those hands down through a prayer position. That singer sounded like Neil. Bring the hands into a prayer position, roll the shoulders backwards and down. And well done in your 25-minute barreless bar workout with me today. I feel like that was just a chat between us for 25 minutes whilst I yelled at you to tell you what to do. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let me know how you found that workout. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I want to know your feedback down below, and thanks for all those amazing positive comments that people write every single day. I really appreciate it, and it keeps me going. See you all soon.